Welcome back, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic, and we are going into round one. We've got a decent hand here. We would definitely like to hit a plains, but outside of that, I think we're okay. We've got 2 draws to get it, so let's plan on it. I'd like to remind everybody, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get up to 100 subscribers here. We've been going for just under a month, but we have put up tons of content, so I hope you enjoy it, and you would like to not miss any content. Looking for a plains here. Did not get it. Alright, so our opponent is blue-green, which they do have a good amount of Scion tokens generally. Speaking of which, so we're still looking for that white land, which next turn is really the important turn to get it. We'd love to get our Courier Griffin out there. Yuck. Not quite what we were going for. Oh, geez. Alright, so I think here I just want to kill his Ruination Guide. Just slow our opponent down a little bit. I've been telling myself repeatedly in this format that it's better to have too much mana. So even going to, oh lord, going to that 18th land, me personally, I'm okay with going 18 lands, 41 cards. I know a lot of people would think that's crazy. Oh, jeez. So we're just struggling here. You know, we had 3 lands to start, and we're still at 3 lands. That Rot Shambler seems like it could definitely be okay if he wants to go ahead and bring some creatures in, but he won't. Oh lord. I'm just gonna attack in, see if our opponent decides to kill our assassin, and then we can get it back with the Mortuary Mire. I want to take advantage of the land. I do feel like I have to play it out, unfortunately. Which is definitely a tip I would not advise. These lands are really important, and you want to take advantage of them as much as possible. There's a reason why they come in tapped. This is just, not getting lands is just one of the most awful feeling you can have in this game, I feel. I mean, probably right next to drawing too many lands. Oh my gosh. I mean, I suppose we could just get whatever card out of his hand, but why not? We've got nothing else to do, and we're just sitting here. I mean, we could play the Smothering Abomination, but then we have to sack our creatures. We do get to draw a card at least, but yeah, I feel like we're going to lose here. And we did actually get his Eldrazi out, so that helps. Alright, we need to gain some life here. It's what our deck is supposed to be about. We have lots of life gain, and it's just sitting in our hand. I'm really feeling like the Smothering Abomination is not quite what our deck is going for. I have a feeling I will be siding it out, because I just don't want to cast it right now. I do like the idea of drawing cards, but I don't have enough devoid synergies to have all the tokens out there. Yeah, our opponent's going to be able to start making his creatures unblockable. We just need to start gaining life so that we can... Yeah, that's... I'm just going to call this. That's ridiculous. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we were 23 cards in before we would have saw planes. Alright, yep, we do still have planes in our deck. I just want to make sure of that. Alright, so I don't really want to play Smothering Abomination, but what would I rather play? Ferocious Null is fine. I'd almost rather play a Carrier Thrall than Smothering Abomination. That's crazy, right? I think that's crazy. Maybe a Dutiful Return. I'd actually rather get more creatures than lose them with Smothering Abomination. This deck is not looking to just win by aggro. Oh, come on. Alright, so we're going to have the opposite problem here. We're going to never hit a swamp. Let's hope that that doesn't happen. Our opponent now finds out that we actually do have a second color. Hopefully we get to show that first color you got to see. Hey! I hope people are cheering. I really do. I know I feel good. Alright, sweet. This is the start that we were looking for. Hitting another land would be fine by me. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I mean, I could play the Courier Griffin right now, because I don't really think that our opponent blocks the Core Cascader. I think it's probably best just to not get super fancy. Just give our guys first strike and vigilance and attack in. Do want to make sure I hit my land drops. We'd love to see some kind of ally coming off the top here. Otherwise, if we hit a land the next 2 turns, we do have this ally, Angel of Renewal. Alright. Oh, sweet. So that does give us a ally. Unfortunately, we would lose one of our creatures. So the question is, which one would we lose, and is it that important? We're gonna definitely get 5 damage through. I think maybe we just play it safe. Tough decision here. Our opponent's playing big creatures, so we do have to worry about that. I think maybe we just go ahead and play out the Griffin. We're only going to get 5 damage through no matter what. And so I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. Our opponent's probably thinking, what the heck? But getting him down to 7 life, I feel, is going to be an important spot. I'm just willing to trade one of our guys. He takes our first striker. I also want to get the Griffin out on the board so that if he doesn't have a removal spell, we'll just start hitting him in the air for 2. Probably a Converge card coming up. Oh, Flyer. Shoot. Alright, so if we can get a swamp here, we'd be pretty excited, I'd say. Not the swamp we wanted, but it'll definitely do. Gets us back our first striker. And then we can play our healer first. What the heck? Oh, it puts it on top. Okay. I was like, I thought that put it in my hand. Alright, so it puts it on top of our deck. Uh-oh. Spell Shrivel, gross. I suppose we could have just sat back and waited. So we could play both allies on the same turn, but I don't know if he was going to be holding up that Spell Shrivel anyway. Golly. Surprised he didn't attack with his elf. Alright, so I don't plan on... Yeah, I'm not really planning on... Well, I think we could attack in. We could actually Ronus Path his elf, and then attack in with our Courier Griffin. That way, if he wants to block with his flyer, it dies. Otherwise, we hold back and see if we get a land drop. Actually, we're 2 away from Awakening with Ruinous Path, so I think we just go ahead and cast it right now. Yeah, he's only got 1 flyer. We're at a nice, healthy 22 life. Uh-oh. Oh, so he just... I didn't even realize when he ended up getting one of our cards in exile. Oh, actually, when he countered it. My bad. I'm actually happy to have this card in our graveyard. It's an ally. It's really one of the most important allies in this deck. Here we could look to double block and kill. Yeah, I think we do that. He's only going to be able to kill one of them. Unless he's got a trick. Which at least this way we'd be getting the trick out of his hand. Which would leave him top decking. Alright, good deal. Oof, that's a big boy. When it enters the battlefield, you may put 2 cards of your opponent's... Alright, luckily he has not been putting cards in exile for us. Play out another assassin here. Or another ally. Alright, so I'd definitely like to be able to hit for our Angel of Renewal now. Surprising unless he has a flyer in hand. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Alright, so we'll play the ally. Angel ally. And he just quits. Okay. So, long game there, but that's kind of how it goes. When you win with this deck, it tends to go quite long. Alright, what, if any, were we thinking wasn't very good here? I still like Dutiful Return. If we can hit our land drops, I'm actually really close to just bringing in an 18th land. Just because I feel like I've been asking for a land nearly every single time. So I might just add 1 plains. So we are going to run an awkward 41. But I feel like we're just constantly wanting more lands. Hopefully we don't get flooded here. But we do have those Awaken cards. We want to be able to use them for Awaken. So let's go ahead and run the 18 lands. Alright, so far this deck, I feel like it's been okay. It's not a fast deck. That is definitely something you need to be okay with. Alright, this actually looks like a fast hand. Let's go ahead and keep it. Alright. So we got all the lands in the world. We actually don't need to hit another land drop. Well, we have 1 card I think we use it for. I suppose for Awaken we would too. Alright, so I'm gonna attack in and then we'll play our healer. Try to start the drain. Otherwise, we could play the Core Cascade or just get a aggressive card out there. If we were on the play, I think I would. But we are not, so I'm going to go ahead and play that out. Because I don't expect to be able to just freely attack in next turn. You know, we actually could and just use our tandem tactics if we wanted to. Not the most exciting way to do it. No, I think we'll just go ahead and keep getting creatures out there. We'll see if he wants to trade here. I don't expect him to. I probably could have played out my Mortuary Mire, but I want to be able to take advantage of it. So he does have an Ingester now, which is going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. And I'm just going to attack in, and then we can play our Mortuary Mire to put a whichever card he kills back on top of our deck. Is that? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll only be able to get in for... that doesn't really make sense, does it? I mean, we only get 2 damage in by doing that. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. Although, I mean, it just guarantees we keep the ally thing going. No, I think it'd be better just to hold off. Play out our planes. Lithomancer's Focus would be so good against our opponent's deck. He is like totally devoid. So we'll see what he starts dumping in our exile zone. It was a plains, which that's okay. We don't need another plains. All right, so maybe he might be on a like a mill strategy against us here. We could go with the Ruinous Path, killing his Infiltrator. And then we could actually still have Tandem Tactics up as well. And just attack in. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't expect him to just freely let it go. Right now we got 5, 6, 7 damage. We could do 9. Yeah, I don't think there's a need to rush it. Kind of surprised he took all of it. I thought maybe he would have blocked the Core Castigator. exiles our Narcana Assassin. Ooh, unfortunately, he's going to get to take advantage of that this time. Alright. So he's going to have a big guy. Alright, so we do have a dutiful return. So if we lose some creatures, we can get them. Not really looking to do that, though. 8 damage to go. We've got Mortuary Mire to make sure that we hit a... to make sure we get a ally. We could go ahead and just attack all in, and then do Dutiful Return on whichever 2 allies are in the graveyard. Yeah, we go ahead and attack in for sure. We can also use this to give +1/+1, but I don't think that that's what I want to do with my mana. Because that'll be 2, 4, 8, 11. He blocks. We don't do quite enough. Actually, if we do 4, 7 damage, then he has to kill. He will have to kill our healer. Yeah, I think Tandem Tactics is just the best option for now. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana to do Dutiful Return and play our creature. I think I'm just going to activate our Lookout. And then we'll be able to do the Mortuary Mire to make sure that we get back a ally. So if he doesn't kill our healer, it'll be game over. Or if he has, I guess if he has a counterspell, he can hold that up and stop us that way too. Alright, and I guess he saw the writing on the wall. He saw that we had put that ally on top and he wasn't going to be able to stop it. Alright, so you can see this deck is slow and it looks junky and clunky, but it slowly works its way there. Alright, we were at 21 life, and I mean our opponent had a 9/9 Eldrazi on the board. So if you like this and other content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are really trying to get up to 100 subscribers. We've been going for about a month strong now. We've got over 50 videos. If you like this stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. Alright, I'll see you in the next round.